evening, everybody, and welcome to the Optimal Listing Appointment presentation. Presentation preparation. Hey, good evening. I'm here with Audrey Potter Plummer, and we're going to do a optimization of a listing appointment prep session here. It's going to be an active workshop. Audrey has a property we're going to review here together. I'm going to go through all the steps involved in preparing a pre-listing analysis for a property going on the market. So Audrey, welcome. Thanks for offering up this property, and let's see if we can give everybody an education and get this job done for you. When are you looking to get this property back on the market?
By this weekend, actually.
All right, by this weekend. So timing is perfect. A little bit of history on this property. The address of this property is 52, what is it, Audrey?
Gilbert Place.
52 Gilbert Place in West Orange. And West Orange is part of Essex County, New Jersey, which is a marketplace that's not the highest volume of auction pricing, but a lot of the agents in this market do price homes on the auction level, and you see a lot of properties going for significantly above asking price in many cases. Would you agree?
Yes.
and the market's in pretty good shape, right?
It is.
It's a very desirable neighborhood. And the history on this property is, Audrey, you had it on the market when did you list it? Do you recall? Yeah, I have it here. It looks like September 28th, right?
Yes.
Of last year. And tell us about what happened when you put it on the market.
Well, I didn't even have a chance to do my open house because people started showing it, and I had multiple offers before the open house, and I presented the offers to her. We got significantly over asking price on all of them. So she decided she chose two that she wanted to negotiate with. And we settled on one, and I didn't bother to have the open house.
Okay. And it's important to note that this house was listed from July of 2020, which was 4 months after the pandemic, just as the real estate market was probably, into its rally, and it went deep into the hot market at a price that was 75,000 above what you had listed it for, and the owner had it in a period of 1 year. How many offers did the owner get?
I think we had like four.
No, how many with the prior listing did they have?
None.
So this property was listed from July of 2020 to July of 2021 and had no offers. And Audrey came in September, late September of 2021, listed at auction style and got 4 offers within the first several days. And Audrey, what was the lowest offer do you recall?
I think the lowest offer was 645.
And what was the best one?
The one she took was 656.
So 645 to, let's call it 660 on a property that you listed for 575, and it was previously listed for 649, okay, which was around the amount of those other offers, and she had 0 offers. So this is real life proof of the importance of pricing it accurately and correctly to get maximum value for your client. So I'm going to share my screen here, Audrey. I'm going to do my best to go slow enough so people can keep up remotely.
Okay.
This is the property itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was on for 12 days, and then 64 days it was on before you did a temporary withdrawal because of the oil tank issue.
Right.
Oil tank issue is now resolved, so we're looking at this as with a fresh set of eyes. Okay. And here is the 12 days. Audrey, look at Audrey's name there. Great job. Let's look at the prior one. This is the, oh, that's not the prior one. The other one was over here, listed July 21st of 2021, 4.5 months or 4+ months after the pandemic, and it expired exactly a year later with 0 offers. Okay, 1 year on the market, and could not get that price. So good job, Audrey. Now let's take a look at the marketplace. What we're going to look at here is we're going to look at the market between 575 and 675 is what I'm going to define the range as. And before we do that, I'm going to look at one other thing here, Audrey. What is your MLS number here? Let me just do this quick search.
My MLS?
Yeah, I'm going to do, this is a bonus for everybody here on the call.
My ID?
Yeah, so you do Essex. What are the main counties that you work in? Essex, Morris,
Morris, Union.
Union.
Yeah.
Do you ever do anything in Somerset?
I have.
So we'll do Somerset. I'll do Passaic. And I get to pick one other one. I will. Do you ever go to Hunterdon or no?
No.
So we'll do Middlesex. There won't be much in Middlesex here. And listing agent ID
245-518.
245-518. Oops, I must have put it. Give me it again.
245-518.
Okay, I got to do sold. That's my bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to do sold in the past year.
This year?
You had 4 sales. We're going to do a little analysis here. Client CMA view, and this every agent can do this. So, Audrey, just so you know, this is your performance. Your average is 27 days on the market.
Some things are not on there.
Because this is only in Garden State and it's only single family. So if you sold commercial or multifamilies, it won't show. But this is good enough for what I'm looking to do.
Okay.
I'm going to come over here and I'm going to post this. And your sale to list price is you're at 102.15%. 102.14%. And if we were to go look at the overall market, I'm gonna cheat here a little bit. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna remove your listing agent ID, and I'm gonna do sale date.
Do they have it as close date?
Maybe it's sale date. Should be close date, right?
They have it as close date.
You see it?
No, not yet.
Closing date, duh.
Yes.
Okay, closing date. So it's 6/7. I'm gonna do 3. I'm going to look at the past 2 days, see how many properties closed. 109 This is perfect. I'm going to do a CMA in those same counties. Client CMA. You're gonna love this, Audrey. You're probably gonna use it every single time
I
you do a
want
listing
to.
presentation. Okay, I'm gonna take this here. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna go put it onto our spreadsheet.
Mhm.
Open up another tab. And the overall market, and I took a sample of the most recent closings, which the past couple of days are the most recent. Uh-oh, you're not gonna like this.
Uh-oh.
So we have it's 108.6. So we're gonna not show this, Audrey.
Uh-oh.
So the overall market that's closed,
Mhm.
unless there's a major outlier here, I'm gonna just do a quick insert one left and do plus this divided by that. Okay. There's some big numbers here.
Yes.
Glen Ridge,
Those are $1 million.
like 400,000 above.
Wow.
So, so our numbers here, Audrey, we need to work on them to get them so that we're standing out. Some of these ones are going 44% above ask price.
Right.
So maybe I can, anyway, I am not going to mess with these numbers, but I'm going to say we would not want to show this because we're at 108. Your audience in these counties are pricing it a little bit more on the auction style.
Right.
So our sale to list is 102. We're going to make another tab here and we're going to export all the data for 52 Gilbert. And we're going to do that by defining our market as Essex County. Clear all this.
West Orange.
And then town, West Orange. We're going to do status of sold. And we're going to do price. This price of 575 to 675. Let's see how many we have. Only 2. Oh, it's because the date.
Oh, the closing date, right?
So I'm going to guess that we're going to have too many here. 104. I'm going to do 575 to 650. What was the seller thinking of relisting it at?
Well, she didn't tell me yet. She just told me that she's thinking that we should put the price up. So I'm not sure whether I should go. She said some houses have been selling for 6 something or listing for 6 something, but um I told her I'm going to have to do an analysis to see where.
So here's our here is our analysis. Is I'm going to do. Oops, I got to do this. View, print, client CMA, view. Hey. this onto our sheet here. I'm going to call this the CMA. And then the next step we're going to do is we're going to export the data by going here to download. We're going to download this Excel file and hit the download button.
Okay.
And here's our data. I'm copying all this to a spreadsheet. This is my canvas.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to work on the data. I'm going to go view, freeze, one row. I'm going to make a copy of this as backup. This is really important. Duplicate your sheet.
Okay.
Come over here. I'm going to pick the columns that I want. All right.
You don't need agent, so.
I'm going to put a total assessment. I'm going to move over here. I am going to pick up the property address. I'm going to put active days on market is going to be my number one piece that we work on.
Okay.
Why is this giving me a hard time? List price. Original list price is the magical number we're really interested in here, Audrey.
Okay.
And I'm going to get the sale price and then the property address, and we're ready to go. Apologize for all this legwork, but when you're going to do this yourself, this is what you're up against. Don't let me slip. Don't let me click through it here, Audrey, if you see it.
Okay. Which one are you looking for?
I'm looking for the property address and the sales price.
Oh, I see. I think I saw the property address prior. I don't remember where. There's West Orange.
Here's the sales price right here.
Right.
All right. And then we're going to go to
Property address.
I'll figure it out here.
I think,
Here's the address right here.
yeah,
Street name and street number.
right.
Street number is here. I'm going to put one other data point here. And the other data point I'm going to do is I'm going to put square feet if they have it.
Okay. Now, if this is coming from the MLS, how does the square footage come there? Because we don't put it on the MLS.
Sometimes it comes from the tax record.
Okay. I always have to look elsewhere for the square footage for properties. Is interesting.
So these these are our, oh, so this is all that I want here. I'm going to make a copy to clean this up. And with my copy, I'm going to just copy these few critical fields. Allowing me to do that, so I will copy, put it onto my analysis. So here's my days on market, street, original list, list price prior to selling, sale price, square footage, and assessment total. I'm going to make all of these into dollars with no decimal points. I'm going to freeze the first row. I'm going to sort everything by days on market. Okay. And I'm going to eliminate, I'm not sure. So these days on markets here for where the sales price was exactly the same.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. That's not correct. All right. So here's our days on the market. There's no 0 days on the market, which is good because sometimes people put it on. There's no days on the market. They had the buyer in advance.
You're right.
I am going to add a column here. And I'm going to do sale to list plus this divided by the original list price. Make this into a fraction or into a decimal. I'm going to copy this down all the way to the end. Now we can see the numbers.
Right.
I am going to only look at, I'm not sure why these have 0 days on the market. But I'm going to eliminate these. And I'm going to say, usually I pick 7, 10, or 15 days. So 7 days on the market, it's not that many. We go up to 10. We have some pretty good numbers. You go, once you go like 13 days on the market, you see some going below ask.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go up to 10 days.
Right.
And then I'm going to pick it up probably around, let's see here. So I can do 30 or I can do 45 days on the market. I will probably say, let me see what the numbers look like here if I run it for 30. Run an average. And you do have the ability to pick your own data. So if you pick over 30, your average is 98. And if you pick over 45, $97. So I'm gonna take this over 45 days on the market here. And then I'm going to go eliminate all this data. And when we did the cutoff at 10, right, Audrey?
Yes.
I'm moving this data up so it's a little bit cleaner here. I'm going to do the average here. So homes that sell in 10 days or less. So homes sold in 10 days or less sell for this premium. Homes sold for 45 days or more are selling for this discount.
$16.
And then I'm going to do I'm going to make this the cost of overpricing, and that's going to be plus this minus. So you have a 19.35% difference. Let me see. So we said that this house is 550, right?
Well,
Or 650, right?
650, yeah.
So we said this market value of this house is 650. The cost of overpricing, Audrey, this is shocking. The cost of overpricing is 120. Looks like it's going to be 125 grand.
It's listed now. It's at 575. So
Right. So, but if you have a $650,000 house in
uh
West Orange, right?
right,
And if you list it for, if you overprice it, okay, you're going to get 3% under ask, and if you price it auction style, you're going to get 16% above ask, 16.5% above asking. So the cost of overpricing a home and having the extended marketing time is $125,000. Now, I think we can prove this based upon the history of what you had, because your seller had it on during a very hot market at 650, got no offers. Okay, you priced it auction style at 575 previously, and the market gave you what were the three prices or the two prices that you had? You had
654 and
654, and the highest was 660, right?
656. She
Six
took 656.
So 654 and 656.
Right. Those were the two offers she decided to negotiate. And she took 656 based on the terms too.
Let me just see here. If I put this 575 in,
Hmm.
um, so if you put this market price at 575 and you get 16% above it, you're talking about, maybe 675, maybe even 680 if you get it right.
Yeah.
And if you get it wrong, if you took it at the, let's say 625, where you're maybe pricing it closer to market, you might get a 3% discount. So that means you might get, 625.
Right.
So these numbers here would seem to suggest that if she priced it at 575 or 599, that
Right.
she would get the maximum activity, and she would be for sure that she didn't leave any money on the table.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yes, it does. Um,
And this one here. This one here is by pricing recommendation. So this is the one that you're going to print up and you can bring with you. When you
okay.
print it up, it's going to be a nice, pretty sheet. You should be able to do it portrait style. And if it's one sheet, portrait style,
Mhm.
um, let's see, let me look this one up just for, just to get a really interesting idea. NJ Act B. they changed this website, huh?
They're changing everything.
Welcome to the county tax board.
Whoa, I learned to move. So it's
Public records.
I fixed that. Mommy fixed it the way it was.
So here, I'm gonna go to Essex County and West Orange,
There you go.
52.
Gilbert Place.
This says it's 2199 square feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do one, duplicate this. I'm gonna search by square feet. A to Z, a very limited sample set. Average square feet on the ones that had it. And average sale price. So your average price per square foot is $267.
Mhm.
And if you go over here, 267, and then you have 2199. So this suggests that the market value is 587 based on the square footage number.
Okay.
Right, I can actually do it like this. I'll do plus square feet times 2167 is the market value per square footage is 587. So if we listed it at 599, 575, I think we'll get enough activity to maximize the price. But what we don't want to do is we want to list it too high, okay, because then we're going to limit the activity and she's going to get a lower sales price. One of the important things to do, Audrey, when you go to meet with your homeowner, let me just put you back up here. One of the important things to do when you meet with the client is you have to have a discussion. And my recommendation is, look, Audrey, when we put your house on the market, there are 3 different ways that we can go. One is we can try to identify what we think it's going to sell for, or what the mathematical value is. And look at, there's location, there's adjustments for condition, but based upon the square footage of your house and the town it's in, the simple back of the envelope calculation is 587. Okay. You had it on the market before when the market was good for 650. You didn't get any offers. What we'd like to do is get you maximum exposure to your listing by either pricing it, at market or below the market. And when we do that, we'll get, a lot more showings and a lot more offers. If we have a lot more showings and a lot more offers, what do you think that's going to do to the price, Audrey?
It's gonna get it up.
It's going to drive it up, right?
Yeah.
And that's the goal. If we decide to work together, we want to make sure we get you a maximum value. So to get maximum value, if auction style is going to be at that 575 to 599 like we did it last time.
Mhm.
if, market value might be 599 to 625, and then lottery style is going to be 650 or higher. Where would you like to list it so that you can get the maximum price?
Right. And I know she's gonna choose the auction style, just like we had discussed the last time.
So we'll go with auction style. Now I'm going to share this document with you so you can print it up and you can have that conversation with your client, and she can make the decision that's going to get her the optimal sales price. Was this helpful for you, Audrey?
Yes, it was. Thank you.
All
I
right. And
I have been using this ever since we did it in that class in the office one day.
fantastic. So I hope I didn't go too far in the analysis for those of us online. Fred will record this and put it on YouTube for everybody to take a look at. So good luck with this. Let us know when you get this sold, and thanks for volunteering.
No problem at all. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.